I lived in Wilcox my whole life. Took a break. I served in the Army, the 10th Mountain Division. Yeah, I was in Afghanistan for about 7 months. I was living at my parents' second home when I got out of the military. It was an unconventional home, being, pretty one-of-a-kind home. I met my wife and we got married and she moved in. We had our son, Jesse, so we decided we were going to try to buy it.
Lenders typically can't do homes like this because there's nothing to compare it to.
He didn't try to change my mind either way. Once it became a reality that it wasn't going to be able to happen, he started opening up a few more doors.
Kyle gave me a call, and so we talked and got to know each other and understood that he could not purchase that house, and we decided to go ahead and look for another house.
Probably a day later, calls me up and tells me he found a home and he's going to put an offer on it.
When we found it, it was foreclosing at the end of the following month.
It was ideal because it was really close to both of our parents' house, and we were like, let's go check it out.
It was kind of a rush job. I mean, there was a whole bunch of stuff that they had to really move quickly with.
While we're going through this loan and everything's going smooth because we already had a lot of the grunt work done from the prior loan, suddenly we get a call saying that the bank moved up the closing date by a week and a half. The craziest thing that we ran into was the night before we were to close on the loan, we got word from the seller, from our real estate agent, that he didn't want to do it anymore.
And it was already, an almost impossible situation to close on time.
On my way to work, I get a call from the real estate agent and said that the seller has agreed to still move forward. That's why I called her Wonder Woman, because I think she had a long talk with the seller. The seller ended up coming to the table and signing. So it was just back and forth. It was a roller coaster of emotions and stress.
Even in the wild situation that we ended up in, they pulled through and really made it.
We really like it. This is pretty much perfect, it has a room for Jesse, has a huge yard for space like animals.
They really want you to succeed in the home buying process. They're in your corner.